You got a minute? Hello, Feral friends. Welcome back to another episode of Feral. I'm your host, Savana, Montana, and today we are talking about why embarrassing yourself is not that fucking bad, okay? Let's dive into the idea of fear in judgment is really just all in your head. I mean, it's not. There's shit on the outside too, sure, but it's okay to embarrass yourself. It's pretty liberating, actually. I do a bang-up job of it myself, so if it makes you guys feel any better, I have embarrassed myself a bajillion times. I have screwed shit up on this show. I trip up on my words and what I'm saying all the time. I just keep it moving. I mean, that's like one of the best ways. Just keep going. It's going to be okay. It's going to figure itself out, okay? I have literally been on stage in front of people with a microphone in my hand as an MC announcing things. No shit. I literally went up on stage and forgot what I was going to say. And I'm standing there with the mic in my hand and I'm looking at all these people and the phones out and all the things. And I go, I literally forgot exactly what I'm supposed to tell you guys. So if you could just give me a minute. I literally did that on stage with the mic in my hand and then still just didn't compute. So I just fucking kept it moving, said some other shit. And then it came back to me right before I ended my little spiel. And then I just whipped it out and it was fantastic. So there's lots of little moments like that I've had in my life. What else? Shit, what I post on social media, you guys, if you follow me, you see the wackadoo that I am. People don't always like what I post. People don't like what I have to say. People aren't very friendly. I love a troll. Troll me up, baby. Hit me up in the DMs. I could give a shit, but post it anyway. You know, like I've embarrassed myself on social media so many times. I think it just gets easier as I go along because I'm just constantly embarrassing myself, but you got to learn how to embrace it. So we're going to talk about embracing it. Also, something as simple as what you wear. You know, I look at people sometimes and I can be a judgmental asshole in my head too, okay? You guys aren't the only ones. I'm guilty, as charged. I look at what people are wearing and I'm like, I can't even believe that she left the house wearing that. What the hell is she wearing? But I used to be more like that than I am now. Now I'm just like, dude, if you're confident enough to wear an outfit like that, like, who am I to think that that's embarrassing? Rock your shit. Rock your best self. I wear outlandish shit all the time. I could care less. Honestly, for me, it's what I feel comfortable in. So do people comment or judge or look at you a certain way? Even like your family members could do this to you. Yeah, maybe. But so what? If you're not embarrassed to be yourself, then don't worry about what other people are embarrassed about, whatever their thoughts are. They're mostly just insecure about their own shit, that they don't have the balls to go wear something like that or say something like that or post something crazy on social media. Does that make sense? So yes, I am a champion at embarrassing myself, and because of doing it so much, it has kind of eliminated my fear of the judgment that comes with being an embarrassing asshole all the time. So today we're going to burn down the shame. We're going to burn it all up, burn it down, whichever direction you choose. We're going to silence the noise, or at least just ignore the noise that's going on around us, whether it's positive or negative. We're muting all of that shit. And we're going to focus on who we are, what we are, the realness, the rawness, the most authentic version of yourself. Because like I've told you many times, you can never lose if you're being true to who you are. It's literally impossible. You won't lose. As long as you're staying true to yourself, you will always win in life. So if that's embarrassing, then let's be embarrassed together. There's so much psychology behind why we care so much about what other people think. And I think a big one is people pleasing, which is another topic you guys hear me talk about quite a bit on the show. We constantly feel the need to make everybody happy. Well, this is what this person thinks, and this is what this person likes, and this is what my mom or my friend or my grandma or whatever those things are. You're constantly feeling the need to make everybody happy. And the truth is, you're never going to make everybody happy. It's literally impossible. We couldn't do it if we tried. Everybody's fucking different, and not everybody is supposed to like us. And that's super cool. Who gives a shit if they like you or not? You have to like you first. What I've realized in my life of being a people pleaser, less now than I was before for sure, is that I didn't even like myself. I was so consumed about what other people thought of me or how they felt about what I was doing with my life or what I was wearing or where I was going or how I was acting, that eventually, after years and years and years of people pleasing, I didn't even like me. So how on earth could I expect anybody else to like me if I didn't even like myself? Make sense? This is tracks. You feel me? Somebody's like, oh my God, this is me. Yeah, I feel you. It was me too. So I think it's a big reason why we feel the need to make everybody happy, especially when it comes to social media or family dynamics or friend groups. Like, there's so many different ways that this comes up in our life. A fear of judgment is another one. Fearing what people will say. Fearing what people will think, what they'll do, what they'll comment back. Will they DM me something nasty? Will they DM me something nice? Will it be inappropriate? Will they comment? Like, again, with the social media stuff. And it could be anything. You could be posting about your personal life. You could be posting a funny video. You could be ranting about your political view. It doesn't matter. People are going to have shit to say. So fearing the judgment is a big reason why we stop. And we're like, oh, I can't say this or I can't do that because this is what people are going to think or this is what they're going to say. Okay. But why? Do you ever ask yourself, why do I care what those people think? You don't even know who most of these people are. It could be your best friend and you probably wouldn't know what they're actually thinking, right? Which is crazy to say, but good or bad. You don't know, so don't obsess over it and don't let the fear of that judgment of that thing stop you from doing what you want to do. Whether it's something that you want to say. What if you're sitting at a brunch with a bunch of your friends and your opinion doesn't match everybody else's? Say it anyway. You shouldn't hold yourself back and keep your mouth shut just to make other people happy just because you think that they'll like you. Why would you want them to like a fake version of you anyway? You know what I mean? What's the point of that? You're so much better when you're really you. And then you'll start to attract more people that are like you, that support you, that agree with you, that want to see you win. If you're pretending to be somebody that you're not just to be liked because you're afraid that you're going to be judged, you're losing. You're just burning time. Don't burn so much time with that shit. Take it from me. I burnt many, many years doing this myself. I'm going to lean into the social media aspect of things just because that's what I get reached out about the most and spoken to in real life with my friends and family about the fear of, oh my gosh, should I post this or I don't want to post that? Or it's fucking crazy to me, actually. Like, and I'm going to sound rude for a minute, but when people come to me about not being able to post something, it breaks my heart because I'm just like, oh my God, fuck all these people that make you feel bad about yourself. But also, who cares? Who cares what they say? Social media trolls are going to troll till the day that they die, baby. They're always going to be the same. And FYI, we're going to talk about this in a minute in depth, but your haters are your biggest supporters. Let them hate. Let them say what they got to say. Rack up the comments. Give me more views. I'm here for it. I am here for it. But don't not post something. Don't not be who you are. Don't not show yourself on social just because you're worried about what people might say about you or what they might think about you. Excuse me. Also, if it's difficult for you and it hurts and it's scary and it freaks you out, in that moment, think about all the people that will like what you have to say. What people will like what you actually post that are for your shit. Because by not posting, you're doing all of those people a disservice, aren't you? You're not giving them what they would actually love to see because you're so afraid of what the haters might see and what they might say. But what about all the good things? What about all the good people? The people that have your back, that want to see you win. Those people exist too. So if you're struggling on social media to be about yourself or do something goofy or embarrassing or that you just want to post. Take my advice and post it anyway. Just try it. Just try it. Also, family. Let's dive into the family one. Family, I feel like no matter who you are, what you are, where you're from, what stage of your life you're in, X, Y, and Z, people, there's always at least one person in your life that you're going to struggle with. I actually got a message about this on TikTok this morning, specifically about this episode, that fearing what the family was going to say about the person and making that person feel bad about who they are or what they like or how they express themselves. Fuck them. There's my untraditional asshole potty mouth way of just being blunt. You don't love your family less because they judge you, maybe. I mean, it's hard not to, right? But they're going to do them no matter what. Whether they have something good to say about you or bad to say about you, they're going to say it anyway. So if they look at you funny, if they make you feel bad, if they make you feel less than, if they make you feel embarrassed, I've been through it all. And I'm not shitting on my family because they've made me feel like an absolute outcast at times. It's got nothing to do with me, you know? In a lot of those moments, it has to do with the people that are projecting it on you, whether it be a family member, whether it be a friend, whether it be some random person on social media. It says more about them than it says about you. So let your freak flag fly. See, I can't even talk. I can't even talk on this microphone. I fuck shit up all the time. Let your freak flag fly. Boom, baby. There we go. I figured it out. Okay. Yeah, because no matter what you do, you're going to embarrass yourself to someone, but the chances of you ever knowing about what they're going to say or how they're going to feel about it are very slim. You have no idea what goes on in other people's heads. So, like I said, friends, family, social, random person on the street, store clerk, gas station dude, I don't know. Who cares? You just have to care about you and show who you really are, because once you start to do it more, you're gonna feel stronger about yourself. You'll be less inclined to hide who you are, and doing it in real life and doing it on social and doing it when you're home alone. Actually, that's a really good point. Who are you when no one is looking? I know who I am when no one's looking. I also know who I am when you guys are looking at me. But who I am when no one is looking is by far the fucking coolest version of me. And I try to capture it on camera for you guys all the time, especially on social, because I just whip my shit out in front of my face and I go ham. But who are you when no one is looking? I want you guys to really think about that statement and focus on it. When you feel scared or when you feel uncomfortable to do something or say something or post something, and I don't care who it's to, pause for a moment and just jump back into yourself and ask me, who am I when no one is looking? And respond with that version of yourself and continue to challenge yourself to respond that way to life, so that life kind of builds around you and who you truly are. Because your authenticity has to shine. It's got to come through. Has to. Got to do it. Don't care what it looks like. It just has to happen. A response that I get to a lot of this kind of behavior, especially with friends of mine, are, well, what if they really are talking shit about me? Let them. And not to be all Mel Robbins on you, but let them talk shit. They're going to talk shit anyway. I said this a little bit ago. Whether they have something good to say about you or bad to say about you, they're still saying shit about you. Could be great, could be really shitty, but they have your name in their mouth. So whether they love you or they hate you, they're still fucking obsessed with you. So take that on the chin, baby. Gold. People got shit to say. They're going to say it anyway, so just give them a damn good story. Keep it real. Let's get into the embarrassing part about all of this and how there's so much power in embarrassing yourself. There really, really is. Like, flip the script on the uncomfy part of being embarrassed and learn to laugh at yourself. Like, life is so short. I'm definitely one of those people. Like, you got to give me something to look forward to. You got to make me laugh. You got to be stupid. You got to be goofy. It's okay that shit doesn't work out all the time. I'm good with it. I learned that very young in my life, so I'm very fortunate. Thank you for the tip. It's done me well. But for those of you who haven't figured that out in life, laughing at yourself is like one of the best things that you can do. Just embarrass yourself. It makes you a stronger person. There's so much power in embarrassing yourself. Like, I don't know any other better way to say it. For instance, I have so many embarrassing stories. So I think it was last year sometime, I was at a mastermind event in Nashville, and it's where I met Cody Alford for the first time. Shout out Cody Alford. Guy's a fucking G, for real. So shooting the shit with him, talking about self-confidence and social and all this stuff. And he was like, Savannah, shut the fuck up. Take your phone right now. I shit you not. This is like basically our conversation. We're standing in a boardroom with all these people. And he goes, take your phone right now. Go outside of this conference room and post something. I don't care what the fuck you say. I don't care what you look like when you're doing it. I don't care what you talk about. Go outside right now. Don't watch it. Don't do anything else. Just say what you got to say and fucking post it. And come back in here when you're done. He's like, I'll watch it after you post it. I was like, the fuck? Is it hot here? I was so nervous. I really was. I was so nervous. I'm like, what the fuck am I going to say to all these people? And I had been on social media for a long time at this point, but mostly doing comedy, right? Mostly doing my voiceovers, my lip syncs on social media. I wasn't really talking to my audience like I do today. So I'm like, all right, well, I don't know what I'm going to say. I don't know what I said. Long story short, I have no idea what I said. I don't have a clue. If I watch a video right now, it's definitely still up because I don't delete shit. Couldn't tell you what I said. I remember that I was walking in a conference room with all these tables behind me, and that's all I remember. And it was probably 30 seconds long, less than a minute. Great. I repeated that because Cody's voice was in my head. Just post it anyway. Just post what the fuck you want to say. Okay. After I did that for 3 days, and I'm not joking, 72 hours, once a day, one time per day. Within 72 hours, I was unafraid to do it anymore. Is that crazy? It sounds crazy. You're like, Savannah, I've had this fear for my life for 17 years that I've been on social media. In 72 hours, I can get over it. Yes, you can. Maybe more for some people. For me, 3 days. And I was like, it was like 3 posts, not even 3 days, 3 posts. And I was like, what the fuck am I so afraid of? I don't even know half these people. And the ones that I do know, they'll say what they got to say. Very much my personality though. But what I'm telling you is that it comes with repetition. So then I'll even embarrass myself more. And all of you guys if I can tag this in the episode just so you can watch how fucking embarrassing this is, I will. Although I have no idea how to do that. So editing, please send help. This video, which was probably definitely within the 72 hours. This is one of the posts. It's me on TikTok and I'm like super emotional. And I don't know, again, what I'm talking about, but I'm literally crying in the video. And it's like a long video. And I don't know what I'm talking about. And if I'm honest, I think it was just like trying to be so vulnerable to talk that I was so fucking nervous that I was speaking about something that made me uncomfortable that I was just like weeping. Like a sad little puppy dog. Who fucking cares? You can literally go watch it right now if you want to. It will always be on my TikTok. So embarrassing. If I watched that video today, I'd be like, oh my God, what the fuck am I saying? What am I so upset about? Like, why am I scared? You know what I mean? But I did it to make myself feel uncomfortable, and shit, it worked. I was uncomfortable. I was not comfortable. You can see the uncomfortability spewing out of me. Like a peach on a windowsill, man. I was probably sweating tears. I was whatever. My point is, you can embarrass yourself if you try it. Like maybe just intentionally try to go scare the shit out of yourself and face the fear of judgment, whatever people say. Oh, and side note, my homies from Montana talked mad shit about me over this video. But my homies from Montana will talk shit about you to your motherfucking face. So this is how I grew up. So I appreciate you for that. I appreciate them for the shit talking, because anything that my homies from MT, baby, they will say any of that shit to my face, and they did. And they're like, what the fuck are you crying about on TikTok, dude? What's your fucking problem? Swear to God. God is my witness. So you're like, yeah, I have no idea. I don't know what my deal was that day, but I had posted several times since then. So that's my little embarrassing spiel and my help to motivate you not be so afraid of it, because it does get better. But until you try to put yourself out there, you'll still fear the judgment. You know, don't worry about what people are going to say. Just post the shit, embarrass yourself. At the end of the day, you're still a badass. So just capitalize on that. Okay, let's go here. So response, question, here we go. Let me read it for you. I get anxious even thinking about putting myself out there. How do I start small? Fabulous. Funny you should ask. I have all the tactical tips for you. Actually, you know exactly what I'm going to say because I've already said it. So to answer your question again, my number one tip for this is post something absolutely outlandish. Do exactly what I did. Be feral, be free, be unapologetic, be unfiltered. I don't care if you're complaining. I don't care if you think you're hurting somebody's feelings. I don't care if it's a political statement. I don't care if it's something about 1,000 years ago that you're still hung up on. I don't give a shit what you talk about. Say anything. Say something that means something to you. Get back in that headspace. But like, this is like a pro tip for social. Before you're about to talk about something, if you're not just like on cue like me, get back into that place where you're like still fucking upset about it. You know what I mean? Like, ooh, that bitch said this to me and I'm gonna lose my shit. Like, that's what you need to do before, so that people know, she's heated. He's pissed. Or, oh, they're so excited. Or, ooh, they're so proud in this moment. What, like, put yourself back in time before you turn that camera on and get stoked, reheated, upset, whatever it looks like for you about that situation. Give yourself 60 seconds on the clock, no more than 60 seconds, because you should be able to finish this point in less than a minute. I don't care if it's story time, you get 60 seconds. And then rip that shit. Rip it. Say what you got to say, put out all the feelings, drop all the F-bombs. I don't care what you do. Just do it in under 60 seconds. Don't watch the video 48 times before you post it. Don't curate a beautiful little comment below to drag the people in. Don't do any of that. Absolutely freaking not. Don't. Take the video. Don't rewatch the video. Don't edit it. Don't make it pretty. Maybe put one hashtag or reiterate the statement that you just said, period. Don't add your location. Nothing. Post it. And then turn your fucking phone off for 7 weeks and never talk to anybody again. No, I'm kidding. Don't do that. But no, that actually after it successfully posts, leave your social media platform and go on with your day. And then just casually, I don't know how often you check social. Whenever you do jump back on, see how it goes. See how people responded. Chances are, and this one will really hit home for you guys. This one's going to make you feel like shit. Just kidding. Hopefully not. Probably nobody fucking responded. This happens to me all the time. I post all the time. 5 people will see my shit, or 500 people will see my shit. And nobody likes, nobody comments, nobody nothing. So then you basically avoided posting a video or saying what you had to say for nothing, for no reason. Maybe nobody even reacts. Maybe you get 10 likes, maybe you get 0 likes, maybe you get 4 comments, maybe you get none. You won't know until you start doing that. So that's just a fast way to face the fear of embarrassing yourself about whatever it is that you want to talk about in the social media realm. Challenge yourself. Go and do that. And you'll be so pissed. You'll be so pissed off at yourself when you're like, why was I so afraid to do that? That was dumb, huh? Like, did that make sense to you? I can't believe it took me 2 years to post that video. And immediately, like, whatever you're upset about, you're like, I'm not even mad about it anymore. I just feel kind of stupid. Cool, ping. There comes the embarrassment. Awesome. Then do it again. And do it again and again and again. Because who cares what people have to say? Who cares what they think? They might not think shit. But post it anyway. So that is my number one tactical tip for you, is to post an unfiltered video. Make yourself uncomfortable. Put yourself out there. See how people respond. More importantly, outside of how people respond to what you're actually afraid of, how are you going to respond to it? How does it make you feel? I bet my bottom dollar it's going to make you feel more empowered than you did before you sent that video. And then when you do it again and you post another video, you're just gonna be like, wow, this is so fucking easy. Why did I take so long to figure this out? So post the video. Number one tactical tip. Tactical tip numero dos. Say the unpopular shit at brunch. If you're with your family, if it's like Sunday breakfast, you're out with the girls, it's brunch, you're out with the guys, it's Sunday football, whatever. Say the unpopular opinion if it's what you actually believe. Like in this instance, to build up this confidence and to face your fear of being judged by what you have to say or how you feel about something or what your point of view is for a topic or a scenario, say it. Say it out loud. Stop agreeing with everybody because it's convenient. Okay? I'm guilty of doing this. I still do this sometimes. I'm not perfect because I avoid confrontation like it's the Black Plague. But I've gotten a lot better about it, and I have a lot of confrontation in my life. So there's that. But just say it. And you don't have to say it to be mean, and you don't have to say it to be adversarial or confrontational with people. You can just say your opinion and be like, oh, well, I actually like what this person had to say, or I think that player is a better player than the other one, or this is what I think and this is why. And stand on your business. Maybe you're such a people pleaser in your friend group that people will be shocked. They're like, holy shit, look who piped up. Didn't see that coming. You know? You might just reinvent yourself in that process. But do yourself a favor and start speaking what you actually think and what you believe, so that when you're around your friends or when you're around your family or when you're around your coworkers, you actually know that you're being true to yourself and you're giving your honest opinion. And when somebody asks you, you're being a straight shooter about it. Even if it feels uncomfortable, even if it feels embarrassing to disagree or not like the same thing or not have the same opinion or view, do it anyway. Is it uncomfortable? Sure. Is it scary sometimes? Absolutely. Is it better that way? Definitely. Is it authentic? Yes. Is it true? Yes. Does it matter that you do this? Yes. And if people have a problem with it, that's their problem. You having a different view or opinion or standpoint on anything in your life is not a you problem. If somebody makes you feel bad or someone's going to judge you for where you stand and what you look for and how you feel about things, that's a them problem. It's not a you problem. You're not less of a person because of your opinion. You're not more of a person for your opinion. You're just fucking you. So be you, be authentic, be true to yourself. Say the unpopular view. Say the unpopular opinion, share it. It's the best way to go. All right, number 3, I'll give you one more. Number 3 is the last one. When you're feeling embarrassed or you feel like people are going to judge you or give you the side eye or have something stupid to say, wear the outfit. Wear it. Like, look at me today. Look at this. I'm in comfort hoodie, socks, feral merch, hoop earrings, skincare makeup. Could give a shit, okay? Don't care. People are like, oh, you don't get dressed up? Oh, you don't do this? Oh, you don't do your hair? You don't look fab? Not all the time. Maybe sometimes, but not all the time. So put yourself in an uncomfortable situation. And if you feel like, oh, I can't wear this because it's going to be embarrassing or too many people are going to look at me, that's a me thing. I don't like when people look at me. It makes me uncomfortable, like staring. I don't like it. I just never have. I don't know what that's about. But I still wear whatever the fuck I want. And I don't care if people have something to say about it or they give me shit or it's weird to them or it makes them uncomfortable. That really just says that they're not strong enough or brave enough or authentic enough to wear what they want. So they look like everybody else in the crowd. Well, I don't look like everybody else. My wardrobe does not look like everybody else's. I wear cowboy boots. I live in South Florida. I wear baseball caps in public. I just, not that other people don't, but I'm like, I could be at like a fine dining restaurant. I'm like, well, the hat really went with my outfit. So, oh, you can't wear hats in here. Yes, I can. I can do what I want. No, I'm getting you guys in trouble. No, but just wear the outfit. It could be something that easy. That's something small. That's a really good starter point. Put yourself out there in a way of building confidence. If you feel like you're going to embarrass yourself and it's going to be weird, or you're worried about the thought or the fear of judgment or all of those things that we've been talking about, dress the way that you want to dress. Go out, hang out with your friends, see your family, go out by yourself. Like, do that and dress the part that's going to make you feel like yourself, that you want to wear. What the shoes, the hat, the jacket, the jeans, the dress, the whatever that is for you, challenge yourself to put on a fresh fit and go strut your stuff. Because like I said, it's going to be embarrassing if you're not used to doing that. If you keep it clean, you keep it cash all the time, get outside your comfort zone, because you'll be shocked at how embarrassing it's not. And you'll also be shocked, especially like just something as silly and small as dressing differently, how many compliments you'll get. You'll actually be surprised. People will be like, oh shit, you look so good. Or, oh my gosh, I love those shoes. Or, where did you get your earrings from? When you put yourself out there, you're telling the world that, hey, this is me, this is who I am, this is my authentic self, and it will notice you. And people will notice you. And a lot of times it's not always negative. There are people out there that actually have good shit to say, believe it or not. But you got to try. You got to put yourself in the embarrassing outfit that you never want to take out of your closet in order to find those people. All right. For my favorite part of this episode, let's talk about the haters. Because haters gonna hate, baby. Haters are just fucking free marketing, okay? That's the best part about them. Actually, you know what? I'm going to get that on the hat. I need a t-shirt that says haters equal free marketing, because that's what they are. Again, I've said this before. Whether they love you or they hate you, they're still obsessed with you. So let them flood. Let them flood the DMs. Let them flood the comment section. Let them say whatever they're going to say. As long as they're still talking about you, they're still giving you clout. And honestly, when people talk shit, it says more about them than it does about you. And FYI, you have no idea what they're saying anyway, so let them hate. Just as easily as you would let somebody love you and compliment you and appreciate you for who you really are, apply that same attitude to your haters. Let them hate on you. I loathe the word hate. It actually sucks that I'm using it so much in this episode. But I'm calling them out, so... People are always going to be very critical of what you're doing. At least critics are, right? There's so many different kinds of critics and haters and fake haters and frenemies. Those are the worst. Like when people say things to you, like they're complimenting you, but you know that they don't mean it because you're just picking up the energy and you're like, why do I feel like you're full of shit? Probably because they are. Those kind of people you just want to like eliminate from your life if they exist in your real life. Because those are the worst. Let's not hang out with them ever. But there is so much to benefit from these people. So, like I said, just let them hate. Let them hate on you. No one cares what they have to say anyways, but as long as they're saying it, they're just sending more people your way. And it's kind of like a game. It's a numbers game at this point. The more haters you have, the more lovers you have too. Because either way, they're feeding your fire. They're feeding the fuel that you're putting out into the world. Whether it be in real life, online, doesn't matter. Haters gonna hate, baby. I have experienced quite a bit of hate, and not in like the worst way ever, because I just have like this magical fucking umbrella that hangs over me when it comes to haters that I'm just untouched. I am unbothered by my haters. And I don't know how I became that way. I think it's just because I just don't give it energy. So I don't put out what I don't want back, right? But I've had a lot of experiences with people judging or hating on my brand, on my social media accounts, on my very podcast, you know? So I think, I don't know. I just have, people just roll in and have shit to say. Like I even have had a family member rip up my show. And I won't say who, because I love this person either way. But on multiple occasions, I've had a family member get hammered and text me in the middle of the night and just rip up my show. Oh, it's this. Oh, this is bullshit. Oh, you're a fucking liar. Da 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 da. And then the next day, I obviously don't respond. Everything's fine. Or like I talked to this person weeks later, and I'm just like, yo, what the fuck? And what you're bitching at, by the way, is not even topics that I've spoken about on my phone. Some people are just a little bit crazy. I got some crazies in my family. I'm not going to lie to you. I'm not going to burn anybody to the ground on this one. But yeah, I mean, people that should be supporting you, you would think nobody should support you. Doesn't matter if you're related or not. People that you think would naturally want to support you don't always do that. And some people are just not in their right mind. So I've had instances like that with my show. I've also had a lot of criticism about how much I curse. I use a lot of profanity. As far as my brand goes, as far as the show goes, Savannah, Montana is a fucking potty mouth. I am. I'm not ashamed to say it. I know that that's hard for some people. I know that some people won't watch my show because of it. That's okay. I am rated explicit. I didn't lie. I didn't hide it from you. Here we go. In some episodes, I don't even curse at all, which is fantastic to me because I'm really not just a wretched human. But that's been a several commented thing about me on social, and as far as my branding and as far as my podcast, people don't like the F-bomb as much as me. That's all right. You're just not the people for me. If you like the F-bomb, you'll love my show. But like I said, there are some episodes where I don't even curse at all. I still list every single episode as explicit just to be safe. Just to be safe. Because I do have explicit content, and what we talk about on the show, I never know where it's going to go. So, but I just don't veer away from who I am. I don't over filter myself. Do sometimes I watch how much I curse? Sure. But do I get hung up on it because I'm so worried about what people are going to think or what they're going to say, or specific people that I know have a problem with it that I'm close to? I don't care. I love you. I love you. And if you're listening, I love you. I love you even more. But I'm not going to stop being who I am because it makes somebody else feel uncomfortable, because I have to be this version of myself because it makes so many other people feel comfortable, which is so much of why I'm here. No one should ever feel censored, silenced, like they have to shrink, like they have to be small, like they can't be who they are. So when I deal with judgment on anything that I'm doing or what I'm putting out into the world, I just remember that this is who I really am. I'm not giving you anybody fake. Who I am off the camera is the same bitch that you get on the camera. I am my hot mess express self all the time, proudly. Sometimes it's embarrassing. Sometimes I'm like, dude, I need to just shut up. But then I'm like, but then I wouldn't be me. So who else would I be? Everybody else is taken. Just be yourself. That's the only person I know how to be. So take my advice. People are going to hate. People are going to judge you. It could be the closest people to you, unfortunately. And maybe the closest people to you judge you. Maybe they just need you to rub off on them a little bit. You're like, it's not so bad over here. You know, like it's not so scary being my fully authentic self. Is it too much sometimes for some people? Sure. Again, you got to remember that that's a them problem and not a you problem. I don't do or say anything with the intention to hurt or harm or offend people. So maybe I'm all of those things and I just don't have a lot of friends. I don't know. Kidding. I'm kidding. Also, if you're new to the world of haters and shit talking and online trolling and in-person backstabbing two-faced assholes, if you're new to this world, which most of my listeners probably are not, you just have to remember that those people are going to do what they're going to do anyway. And if you're not experiencing all of this shenanigans, like all of the negative parts of being online or who you are in real life, you're probably not being loud enough. And that's not me trying to like throw you under the bus, but be louder about who you are, or come out and stop hiding yourself. Stop hiding your authenticity. Stop hiding your truth. Embarrass the shit out of yourself. Watch how much confidence it gives you. Watch how it changes your life and the relationships around you, because I promise you they will be better. I have never embarrassed myself and terrible things have happened to me. Never. And I have been embarrassing myself for almost 30 years. So do it. Try it. It's worth it, I promise. Question. Let me read it really quick for you guys because I can't see anything. Why am I blind? It's all this light. How do you not get triggered when someone comes for you online? Because I don't fucking know you, bitch. That's like me in my head. Sorry, that was aggressive. No, I'm not sorry. I don't know these people. Come for me online. Say what you have to say. If I think that something is negative, I won't even open it. I'm not going to entertain negative energy. When people come into my comments, usually a lot of that stuff is censored on social media now. Thank the Lords above. Thank you, the social media gods, because I don't like negative energy. So usually I miss it. I don't even see half of that shit. But when I do see it, it doesn't trigger me because I just don't care. I genuinely, especially people online, it doesn't trigger me because it has no substance. Think about it. It could be an AI bot. Imagine that. It could be like not even a real person talking shit. I don't think AI bots do that. Maybe they do, and I'm just totally unequipped. I don't know who these people are. I don't know what their life is like. I don't know what they do. I don't know anything about them. So why would I value their opinion? And chances are the person that's on the other side of that insult, that trigger, that negative comment, I wouldn't trade places with them ever. So it's like if I read a negative comment or somebody says something slick to me, I just shrug it off. I don't know you anyway. That's like the easiest thing for me. I don't even know who you are. If it's somebody that I do know or that I have because I have social media friends, like I have TikTok friends, like people that you vibe with, and they offended me, I think I would be probably a little bit taken back and be like, why are they saying this? But I think, there's the part of the process side of me, and then there's a part of the I'm overthinking this thing. When you tap into when you know you're overthinking something, the best way to do is just jump out. You're like, why am I even thinking about this anymore? I'm literally burning my blood, sweat, and tears, energy, brain power on. And I'm just going deeper into your question when someone comes for you online. But even if somebody comes for me that I know, like what if it's a text message? What if it's a family member? What if it's a friend? I've experienced all of those things, by the way. I do get my feelings hurt. I am a human. But I have to remember my why. I have to remember why I'm here, what I'm doing all of this for, why I say what I say, why I post what I post, because this is who I am. And I like who I am. I fucking love who I am, actually. And everybody deserves to be in love with themselves, and not in a conceited way, not in a crazy way. If you want to take it that far, you can. I don't care. Be who you are, but you have to love yourself and you have to like yourself. And if I'm not proud of the content that I'm putting out or what I speak about on my show or which guests I have here, what am I even doing it all for? I'm not here to be fake. I'm here to be feral. And as the more I tap into my life and my energy and my authenticity, I know who the fuck I am. So if anybody comes for me, they don't live in my shoes. They don't live my life. They don't know who I am deep down. Actually, you guys probably know who I am better than anybody else, especially if you follow my show. But I have to keep doing me. I can't let anybody distract me. I'm the only one that's getting out of this at the end of the day. Nobody gets out of life alive, by the way. So I'm going to live the best life that I can. I'm not going to let negative comments on social media or trolls online bring me down or stop me from being who I am. And you shouldn't either. And also, if you're a troll listening to this and you're like, oh, I've trolled so many people on social media, stop doing that. You're better than that. You don't have to be a keyboard troll in your mom's basement being a fucking weirdo. Don't do that. Like, be fucking cool. Be cool with yourself and be cool with other people. Like, there's no reason to hate. There's so much hate in the world. Don't add to it. That's my little, side note PSA for the people who are still here. So yeah, I just genuinely, I don't know who the people are on the other side of the keyboard. I don't know what they're going through. I don't know why they have bad shit to say about me, but for the online people, I don't allow it to trigger me because I don't give it enough time to trigger me. It's like, it doesn't get to sit in my brain for very long. It's just in and out. It's of no elemental matter to me. Oh, and side note, I don't respond. Like, it's a very, very rare occasion that I will ever respond to a negative comment on one of my posts. I don't like to entertain negative energy. I don't want to bring it to my social media pages. I don't want to bring it to my audience, to my followers. I don't want people arguing. Sometimes people will argue for you, which is shout out to you guys. When like your audience and people that follow you that give a shit about you will defend you, that's super cool. But for the most part, I don't even respond to negative comments just because then I'm a part of it. Now I'm being negative. You know what I mean? So take that little piece of advice. Just like, don't let yourself go down that rabbit hole. It won't do anybody any good. You're just feeding the negativity, and you're better than that. There's so much virality in being unapologetic and being unafraid of being embarrassed or embarrassing yourself, and choosing not to fear judgment and just accepting it for what it is, taking it on the chin, just moving forward. I just want to paint a picture for you guys of what it feels like to be on a journey of not giving a fuck, basically. It's great. It's freaking awesome. I love it. I love living in this state of mind. It's like an untouchable, completely unbothered place to be. I don't care what people think. I don't care how they react, how they respond. I just care about what I'm doing. And I'm so unwavering and unapologetic in the state that I'm in, and being a feral human being and being authentic and being true to myself, that you can't not feel good about yourself. And I'm not saying you feel great about yourself all the time. We all have off days. We all have bad moments. I'm a human just like you. But when you focus on silencing all the noise and eliminating the comments and not responding to negative people in your life, and just being all about you, whether it's embarrassing, whether it's scary, whether it's uncomfortable, there's a billion things that it's going to be, but stay true to yourself. Be authentic. Don't be afraid to be you. You have to be feral in this life or you're not going to make it. And none of us make it out alive. So it just feels really good is what I'm trying to say. If I'm saying anything at all, it feels fantastic to be here. And I'm only getting better and I'm only getting stronger by adapting this kind of mentality and living this kind of feral life that I've built for myself, because I actually believe in it. It's genuinely who I am. And I know so many of you guys listening right now, guys, girls, ladies, gentlemen, all the things, I know that you're feeling the same. And at one point I was you on the other side. I was the person listening and I was like, oh, it's going to be me. It's going to be me soon. I could feel that way. I can do this. You can. I'm here to tell you that you can. Just put yourself in situations to challenge yourself and grow out of that place of fear, out of the place of discomfort, out of the place of embarrassment, or out of the place of people pleasing and worrying about what people think of you. Seriously, fuck what people think. I don't know how many times I've said that on this show, on this podcast specifically, just this episode alone. But seriously, don't. And focus on the people that do build you up and that do give you positive feedback and energy and all of the good things in life, because those people are out there. Whether it's one person like that you have or 5 people like that you have, focus on them. The whole world is going to judge the shit out of us, no matter if we win or if we lose. If we're winning, they're going to judge us. If we're losing, they're going to judge us. If we're old and wrinkly, they're going to judge us. If we're shooting up Botox and lip filler, they're going to judge us. It doesn't matter what you do. You're fucked anyway. So you might as well just take it on the chin, keep it moving, and embrace the embarrassing parts of life and the fears of judgment, because they're always going to be coming and you're always going to be going. So just go, 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 go. Don't let life pass you by. Don't be afraid to make the post. Don't be afraid to say what you have to say. I also want you to bathe, literally bathe in the fact that you're not going to be for everyone. Your opinion, your view, the way you dress, the way you act, the way you show up in life, what you do for a living, who you hang out with, where you go, where you live, what you drive. All those things, you're not for everybody. You're not supposed to be. I'm not for everybody. For damn sure, I'm not for everybody. You're not going to be either. Not everybody's going to like you, but we didn't come onto this earth to be liked by everybody. Okay? Be here, fulfill your purpose, Do what makes you fucking happy. Life can be super long or life can be super short. The choice is yours. Your perspective of how you look at it is on you. But know for sure that you're not for everybody, and congratulate yourself for that. Give yourself a little pat on the back. I'm not for everybody, and that's okay because I'm a badass and I love myself. That's what you should say every morning. Give yourself a high five. Also, be excited about the fact, like for me personally, I would rather the haters come and hate and say what they have to say than sacrifice the true Savana. I don't want to sacrifice the real version of myself. I like myself. I'm a big fucking fan. I don't love everything about myself all the time, but I actually like hanging out with me. And I like anybody else that likes to hang out with me because that means we're vibing. We're on the same frequency. Oops. We're on the same level. You know what I mean? I would 1000% rather be hated for being my real self than be loved for some watered down version of me. No thanks. I am a fire. I am a bonfire. I am a bright light. I'm a hot, high energy that I like to burn shit down, okay? Don't throw water at me because I'm going to evaporate that shit, okay? And I think everybody deserves to feel that way about themselves. So if you're struggling in these areas about embarrassment or fear of judgment, yada, yada, you guys know the whole song and dance, then take some advice from me. You don't have to live that way. You really don't. Last question, and then we're going to wrap this episode up. What if my friends or family can't handle the real me? Fine. Forget it. They don't have to. Again, and this might be a little bit harsh, but I guess this is the way I live my life. You're not here to live for your friends and family. You don't need their approval. You don't need their permission. You don't have to love them less because they don't accept you for who you are. Don't love them less. Actually, love them more by showing them that there is a different way of life. There's a different way to be. It's okay to be odd. It's okay to be crazy. It's okay to be out there. It's okay to be too much. It's okay to be anything that you want to be. Don't love your family or friends less for judging you. If they're uncomfortable around the real you, spend less time with them for one thing. Hang out with people that actually enjoy who you really are. But you're not here to please everybody. And like I just said, you guys aren't going to please everyone. Not everybody's going to like you. But that's not why you're here. Friends and family included. It's harder to cut family out of your life. Also, take it from me. I've done it before. Yes, I'm that asshole. We could literally have a whole freaking episode about that rigmarole because that's brutal. But sometimes it's necessary. I'm not saying you don't ever have to talk to these people again, but if people are making you feel uncomfortable, about who you really are, why are you giving them your time and energy? You know, you're not mean. You're not a bad person. You're not selfish. You should be happy with yourself, and you should be spending time with people who make you feel that way. So if they can't handle it, remember it's more of a reflection of them. It's not a reflection of you. You're just going to keep doing you, and they're going to keep doing them. Miraculous how that works. A lot of people have a lot of shit to say who live very imperfect lives. Nobody lives a perfect life. So people who are going to throw judgment at you and throw resentment at you and throw negativity your way, imagine what they're feeding themselves. Can't be good, right? It's like watching an athlete and watching a person with health problems. It's like, well, what are you feeding yourself? Positivity, negativity. Green beans, Twinkies. I don't know. To light the load a little bit. Yeah, so if your realness threatens people, they're just not your people. That's the long and the short of it. All right, 3 takeaways from this episode from me to you. Also, comment your takeaways below because I would love to hear what you guys gathered from this episode. But for me, 1, embarrassment does not equal death. You're not going to die. The world is not over. Everything's not going to be terrible. Just embarrass yourself. It's okay. Embarrassment does not equal death. 2, haters equal you're loud enough. Okay? If you've got haters, that means that you're making fucking noise. So keep making noise. Haters are going to hate. Accept it for what it is. Just keep being yourself. And 3, authenticity equals the key to life, basically. Yes, authenticity really is your key to freedom, and never forget it. So in any moment where you're struggling, literally in any moment, just stop and say, is this real for me? Is this true to me? Am I being authentic in this moment? And if you're not, just tap back into your truth and spew that out. You're going to win. You're going to win the fucking day. You're going to win the race. It's going to be fabulous. I promise you. Authenticity is the key to your freedom. Blah, 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 blah. See, I mess up all the time. God, I'm so embarrassing. And I just want to go back to a little bit earlier in the episode, and I want to give you guys a task, a challenge, if you will. Do something a little bit feral today. Something that you wouldn't normally do, something that would make you feel uncomfortable, something that might seem embarrassing. Say something, post something, wear something, whatever that is, and challenge yourself. Challenge yourself to face that fear of judgment, to make a fool of yourself, to say something outlandish. I don't care what it is, and I don't care how you do it. What I do care about is that you do it, accept the challenge, put yourself out there, and then whatever you do, tag me in it, post me in it, share it with me, email, DM, whatever. It doesn't have to be public. It can be anonymous. I don't care. But I really want to see what you guys are doing out there, because I want to watch you change your life, and I want to watch you make a difference. And I promise it's not as scary and intimidating as it might feel. So I'm really excited to hear what you guys do with that and how you guys respond. So do something a little bit feral. Be a little bit crazy. I'm really stoked to see how you guys accept this challenge. All in all, just live feral, live free. Don't give a shit about what people think, what they say. Haters are going to hate. You're going to keep living your life. People are honestly so far more consumed with their own insecurities that they're way too self-absorbed or acutely unaware to even notice what yours are. So embarrass yourself, go out there, be crazy, wear the outfit, say the thing, embarrass yourself, be goofy, whatever that looks like for you. I had so much fun with you guys today. I hope that you enjoyed this episode. You guys know where to find me, but I'll say it again if you're new to the show. Follow the show at Feral with Sav on social media. You guys can email me directly at feral@savannahmontana.com. Like the show, subscribe to the show, give us 5 stars, all the things, like, follow, subscribe. I don't know. I feel like I've said this a million times, but I will see you guys next Tuesday. And in the meantime, stay feral. Let me tell you who the fuck I think I am. You got a minute? Wow.